I booked the VIP apartment at La Villa Nature in Paris to stay with friends in May. We wanted to see how it compared to the premium apartment and whether the upgrade was worth it. Our booking was from the 14th to the 18th of May, with 2 Disney Park days included, and for 4 adults the total cost was £1,352, which works out to around £338 per person, or £84.50 per night. After travelling on the Eurostar, public transport and picking up supplies at Val d'Europe, we arrived quite late to the 24-hour check-in, showing our booking information and picking up our wristbands to get into the apartment. It was quite the walk from check-in to our apartment, which was by the main shopping area. I think we all regretted overpacking several times during the trek there. If you have hired a car or are using your own, you are able to drive to different car parks or stop briefly in passing bays to unload your cases, which makes this a whole lot easier. Up one floor in the lift and along a leafy path we found our apartment. Walking into the hall, we had a twin room, toilet and shower on the right. To the left there was a cupboard with cleaning supplies, then the double bedroom, and finally the door at the end of the hall led to the open plan living, kitchen and dining room. The first bedroom had 2 twin beds, side tables and lamps, with enough shelves and plenty of space for 2 adults to put their clothes away. The second bedroom had a double bed and side tables with a TV on the wall, while the third sleeping area was in the living room with a double sofa bed. The living room also had a small wardrobe where you could hang and put your clothes away on shelves. The windows in the main bedroom, twin room and larger bathroom opened from the top and the side. Being on the first floor, there were no child locks, which made for a much cooler sleep, and we immediately opened them to get a breeze through the apartment. We slept like logs throughout the week. The beds and pillows were really comfortable and exactly the same quality as the premium apartment. The living, kitchen and dining area was a good size and had plenty of space for us to unload our cases. The kitchen was bigger than the premium apartment and could fit more than one person in at a time, which makes it easier for larger groups. There was a hob, small oven and a fridge with a tiny freezer at the top. The cupboards had plenty of cooking utensils, pots, pans, cups and cutlery with a dishwasher at the side. By the sink there was a small box with a cloth, sponge and dishwasher tablets inside. Aside from the shower gel in the bathrooms and single toilet roll in the loo, these were the only items provided by Center Parcs. Everything else from hand soap, hygiene products, sauces and spices either had to be bought on site from the shop or brought with us. As we'd planned to eat out during the day or at the parks, we didn't do any cooking and relied on the fridge to store our essentials. If your plan is to do more self-catering and cooking in your apartment during your stay, I'd recommend making a meal plan to make sure you have everything you need before arriving. As while the on-site shop is well supplied and great for picking up last-minute bits, it's likely you'll find your supplies a little cheaper off-site. In the VIP apartment, which is exactly the same as the premium, there was one single toilet. In the room beside it, we had a shower and sink. The water pressure was good and hot enough to relieve our tired muscles after walking around the Disney parks all day. The second bathroom, which could be accessed through a door in the main double bedroom and a door in the living room, had a single sink with large mirror and hairdryer. And to the right was a shower and large jacuzzi bath with a bottle of shower gel on the wall. There were rails and hooks to hang the towels, and a blind at the window was controlled by a light switch. However, none of the many switches in this room seemed to activate the extractor fan, so condensation built quickly and you had to be extra careful walking across the wet tile. During the day we were either at the Disney parks or at the Aquamundo pool, so didn't really use our outdoor space, which we could access through the sliding doors in the living room. Here we had our own decking, table and chairs, hanging egg chair and a grassy area. There was also a clothes horse to hang towels and swimsuits to dry. However, these garden areas are not fenced in, and you can access the outside space of the other apartments on our floor. So we wouldn't leave anything valuable outside, keep the windows open at night, or leave children unsupervised. As we booked our accommodation and tickets through the Disney Paris website, only the premium and VIP apartments were available for this deal. The layout and furnishing quality is very similar in both apartments, though we found the VIP apartment was cleaner than the premium. However, there are areas in both apartments that could use a little bit of TLC. A sticking point which we found a little difficult between 4 adults was that both apartments only have 1 toilet, which I imagine would be quite uncomfortable if you were sharing with 6 people. Now, the VIP apartment was located closer to the main hub and much more convenient to get to the pool, shops and restaurants. However, I don't think there's enough of a difference between the 2 apartments other than being slightly larger and having a jacuzzi bath, which we didn't actually find time to use, that I would recommend the VIP over the premium, especially if there is a large difference in price. When we booked our trip, we found it was only £30 extra per person to stay in the VIP apartment, so we wanted to give it a try. So looking back on our experience of the premium and the VIP apartment, we would absolutely stay again in either accommodation, though we are hoping the rapids will be finished by our next visit. Thank you so much for watching. We really hope you found this video helpful. Please leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more from us. And for our full review on Village Nature and staying in the premium apartment, or our thoughts on staying at Disney's Davy Crockett Ranch, check out these videos.